Do you think that it's possible for men to be attracted to men and women?
I think bisexual men are cool.
Nah.
Why not?
Like, I know I'm super biased with this because obviously, but I just feel like they're gay or straight, especially black men. And this is so bad because I know you have to go through so much. You're just so limited in what you're allowed to do in your mindset and what the world thinks it's acceptable for you. But that's the world that I want to live in.
I told you women are the most homophobic.
No, we are.
It's not the men, it's the women, because we are the one that makes y'all feel that way.
I feel like black men, y'all are the top of the mountain. So when I see perfection, I'm like, I can't see you bent over.
Is it masculinity?
It's not even masculine. I just think black men are the best.
But why can't they be the best for each other too?
I think less of white men. I don't care what you do.
So you like to live in your delusional
I
bubble?
do. Let me reside there.
The question is, so black men can or cannot be bisexual? They want to know my thoughts. I kind of think they answered it pretty well. But since the question was asked to me, yes, I think that a man can be bisexual. I know. I know it's possible. It is based off the woman. Most men, they'll still sleep with you even though you're with a woman. You know, they don't care. The women, though, that's where the bisexual come in, because if you're not having sex with women and only men, you know, it makes you gay. So the women are limiting the men to heterosexuality. And that's the only way you can really mess with me, especially black women. Black women, like they were just having a conversation. She said that the dark-skinned woman, I don't know her name, beautiful woman, she said that bisexual men are cool with her. She don't have a problem with them. But the light-skinned woman said nope. And she understands that men are limited in what they can do and how they can think, but she's okay with living in her delusional bubble like that. She wants it to be that way. She wants men to live in a limited world where they can't do so much and they got to watch their... Because she feels like... And this is for a lot of women, even gay men. I got to put this out there. A lot of gay men, I like this too. Okay? Especially when it comes to a black man. When it comes to a black man is the height. In this world, a man is the highest you can go. Man. In America, it's a white man. So a lot of black women don't even see that the white man. They see black. So in our community, the highest you can go is black man. And at the top, as a black man, they look at you as strong. They look at you as strong-willed, strong-minded. That's what it's more about. Your will is secondary, but your mind is first. As a man, as a black man, they look at your mind. Is your mind strong enough? And they only want the strongest-minded men. They express the highest form of masculinity to some women. This is what I think. I could be wrong, but this is just my thoughts. When your mind's strong, and you're with a woman, you know your place as a man. You know, especially if you know your woman, you know how to stand. It's kind of like, think about a territory and then a circle, and then inside of the middle of that is your house and your wife. You know what you need to do around that territory to protect it. You know how to protect it. You know how to not make it fragile, not look fragile. Your fortress has to look strong. It can't have no broken walls or no cracks or no curves in it. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be straight all the way around. And that's how a woman is. She walks around that territory. She checking the walls. She checking to see if there's any cracks, any you know, if it's a little fragile. And if it is, to her, you need to get on there and fix that. I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm finna go fix it. And if I gotta go fix it, I'm just gonna walk out. So when they look at a man, they look at him as that territory. And they don't want to find no cracks. That make the coochie go. They don't make her happy. When it comes to women, they want the man to take their mind off of all the other stuff they worry about, so they can just focus on him. That includes a man messing around with other men. To them, your territory has a crack in it. Might not be fully open, but there's a crack. And that means if somebody hit it hard enough, they'll crack that crack, break the wall down. And so women feel like that, like, he can be cracked. He ain't for me. They want you to mentally be strong up here so that you can show it out here. If it's up in here and up in here, they'll see it, they'll feel it. They want somebody who is straight. When you say you are heterosexual, you are heterosexual. You are so strong that you could be around trannies, you could be around drag queens, you could be around gay men, and she will not find a crack in you. There is no cracks in your territory. Your territory is strong, which means you are the territory. She dwells inside of that. Dwells inside of your territory. She do not want to be in your territory if you got a crack or two in it. She don't want to look as, and then another thing, women look at men like kings. So if you mess around with another man, that means you mess around with another king. What can she do with that? That's how women be thinking. She can't do nothing with two kings. Nothing. Y'all already dominated. What do you need her for? That's another thing that she look at you as like, what does he need me for? He don't even need me. And that's cool. That's cool. She wants somebody that needs and wants her and her only. Now you might, men that may sniff around other cats, they can deal with that. Because that's what they don't find no cracks in that. They find maybe in your truth, it may be a little or your honesty. You might not be as truthful because you actually like messing around with multiple women. But they don't see that as a crack in your territory. They see that as you closed the gate to the territory and went outside to another cat's house or to some other cat and you came back home, but they ain't find no cracks. They ain't find no cracks, no leaks, no nothing. Everything's still good. They'll beat your ass when you come back. But they ain't find no cracks. They don't look at you as, they don't feel like less than. It's another woman you mess around. I'm still the queen. I'm still the queen. I'm still the queen. That's why most women, when they find out you mess with another queen, they'll leave too. Because mentally you're not strong enough. You gonna let another cat come pull you away from me? As a man, you need to be strong enough to tell that bitch, hell nah, I got something at home. So they even find men like that shaky. They want your mental to be locked in. They want that mental to be strong. Yeah. So strong that you ain't finna go over here and step out. The circle is supposed to be complete, especially with her being there. She don't want to feel like there's another half, which is men. Yes, she's half of the circle, but there's another desire that you like. So a lot of women feel like they don't complete you as well. There's another part of you that likes something else, and that's a king. What can she do with that? That's two kings. So, in a sense, I understand. It's like that for gay men too. Surely. There's a lot of gay men that will not let another man climb on their back if he been cracked. Yeah, women are like that. When they think about you being with another man, they think about you getting your butt played in. They think that you've been cracked. Now, a lot of bisexual men don't get cracked. They do the cracking. They do the poking. Be like, he been cracked. A lot of gay men are the same way. A lot. They don't want nobody climbing on their back if you've been cracked. They look at you as one of their equals. Like, oh, you like giving out booty. You don't really like giving out no dick because you really like giving out that dick. You don't want your butt played in. A lot of black gay men are the same way. And black gay men, they only do that with certain men as well. Because they be trying to appropriate a heteronormative within a gay relationship. And gay relationships are not heterosexual relationships. But a lot of black men, since they were raised up in a black household and they saw how their mom was treated and that's the only example of what it's supposed to look like. So when they get in a relationship with a man, let's say they're a bottom and he's supposed to be a top, they're the same way. They don't want to hear that you getting cracked. You're not strong enough in your brain. You're not strong enough. We already two kings. You know what I'm saying? You want to get cracked by another one? Shit. A lot of bottoms, especially the ones that don't go out there getting cracked, and they just let you do the cracking and then you got somebody else cracking up? Nah. But that's a heteronormative that black gays have gotten from heterosexuals. So, to each his own. But I do understand it. I don't like it though. I don't like it. I think it's okay. And the women, this is why a lot of men tend to lie. This is why a lot of men tend not to tell the truth. Because they ain't gonna get no pussy. There's a lot of men that don't really pay for no pussy. They may give you a little money, they may pay a bill here and there, but a lot of men ain't paying for no fucking pussy. There's a way to get it for free. And if that means not telling you what I'm doing when I'm not in your eyesight, then I won't do that. Now, for the ones in a relationship, that's wrong. But if you're in a relationship and y'all just smashing, he don't owe you nothing. You ain't finna tell him you sleeping with the caveman before he got there. So he ain't got to tell you that he cracked the dude before he came over there. But if y'all in a relationship, oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, he should tell you. He should tell you and give you a choice to whether you are okay with that or not. I'm just saying. But women, this is why a lot of DL men exist. This is why a lot of DL men exist. Before they let your pussy do like this, they just rather not tell you. Because you ain't gonna understand anyway. You ain't gonna try to understand. You don't want to try to understand. You looking at them like they mind fucked up. That's where the straight go to. Like, they got a fucked up mind. I don't want to be with no man like that who ain't secure enough to tell me that, Dad, look at that. You a man. You supposed to be able to stand on your 2 feet in front of her and tell her, I like men. They go for all men. If you like men, stand in front of her and say it. Stand on it. Because there's you enough run away, you'll end up running into one of them that's down with it. And there are plenty of women out there who down with it. They just want you to give them a choice. I don't know how many black women, ain't a lot. Snow bunnies be with it. But the black women are not with that shit. Just saying. Just saying, they ain't with it. But that don't mean that they don't exist, because they do. Men, y'all mind gotta be strong enough and not fragile as fuck. Y'all minds are so fragile. She's a woman. She can be fragile. She can be light and soft all she wants. But you a man. If she don't want you, fine. But that ain't how men think. It's a challenge. It's a hunt. You a girl. That's how you look at it. It's a hunt. Alright, y'all, we're gonna be moving right along. We need to have more open conversations like this. Cause a lot of folks be out here lying. Getting by. You know, no, we want to hear the truth. If you don't want to date no gay man, don't just say that. No bisexual man, say that. Alright.